Welcome to MaxsGarajMahal. Today we're going to talk about tachometers. Oh, and hour gauges. Maybe even a combination hour gauge and tachometer. By golly, I believe that's what this is right here. Let's take a look. Yes, that's what that is a tachometer meter. This thing is multifunctional, which is a great thing because it is a second hour meter on the machine. And I'll explain that shortly. I'm going to give you some idea of what all this thing does. It is again, it's an hour gauge. And this particular hour gauge is going to be used strictly for the engine operation time. It's not going to be a total time. It's going to be engine run only. And that's the only time that this hour gauge operates is while the engine is under load and firing. So, and it's because it's an induction type installation. It means the wire doesn't go to a hot wire, it goes around a plug wire. So you have to install this in such a manner that your lead off the tack, which is over here, and I'll show you where we mounted it. We mounted it right in front of the dashboard. Pretty neat, huh? Let's see if I can get you a better look at it. Get right down here on it. And again, it's a tachometer meter. It does total time, which is not what we've got this one on here for. Total time will remain the job of the tachometer that, or the hour meter that comes on the machine. So that is not the reason why this one's on here. It is mainly, well, I purchased it originally to install it to do the hour, and I also wanted a tack, and I thought there's no reason to have one of each. That would give you two installations for hour meter and a tack, so that's a little bit overboard and it's not really necessary. This thing also does, come back around here for a moment, let's see if I can get you where you can read this stuff. It does have a backlight display, which is pretty neat. It gives you the maximum RPM so that you can see what the motor ran at the wide open throttle, and if it were to run away with itself, say something happened to the governor arm, spring came off, or the screw that tightens the arm on the shaft going through the engine, if for some reason this thing say runs 6,000 RPM, drop the valve, you'd know why, because you'd be able to see your RPM, recall the RPM. We use those on race cars all the time, and it is just to let us know what the highest RPM that was reached. This one will give you a constant RPM reading, of course, and this is really what you want. We'll be using it for tuning, such as making sure that the RPM on the engine is where it belongs, so that when you're mowing, the blade tip speed is running at the correct RPM as well. We will be using this thing also in the world land speed record attempt for the Hustler Raptor SD. This thing is waterproof, and of course it's also good for keeping up with maintenance on the engine, since you'll know just how long the engine itself has run. So that's the reason why we shot this video today, is let you know what we're up to. And I'll show you. Let me put the seat forward here. Be careful and don't slam that thing forward, even though it's got a limiter on it. You don't want to break, it's so cold out here, we don't want to break these plastic ends right here, which could be done in this type of weather. So the way I installed this, these engine covers on this particular engine has got, let's see, it's got two screws right here on the fuel pump. Remove those, let that hang loose. You've got a bolt here, you back that one off. This one has to come out because it holds this fuel bracket right here, fuel hose bracket. This one has to come out because you can't slide the engine. By golly, you can too. You can just loosen this one too. You don't have to take that off. Let's see. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts that you've got to back off. And then your engine cover will come off after you've removed this cover and you've removed the inner screen that holds, or that keeps trash from getting down inside the engine cover. You also have to remove the breather hose here for this to come up. So once you loosen this clamp, pull this up, your breather and the breather tubes out of the way. You remove the engine cover, and the way I install this, now this is not in the wire loom as of yet. I do have it wire tied down for safety until I can get this done. This will be in a wire loom that comes through here with a Y-type clamp that this wire loom will just push in, and if I want the fender off, I can just pull it out of the wire loom. This is going to come around the back of the fender, over to the side, then it enters the engine through a drain port right here in the aluminum block, goes over here and goes down and around, back up over to the spark plug wire right here, and inside the engine cover it goes around the engine or the spark plug wire, I think 10 or 12 times, and it's secured with 3 little wire ties, small wire ties. That's the way it's installed. That's the way I like to install them. The wire then is safe and it's out of the way. You don't have to worry about it being in the way while you're trying to maintain, let's say, oil changes and filter changes such as that. So that's the reason why I do these sort of things, is to give it a more finished look. It'll also make it to where this fender can be removed. I always like to make sure the fenders are removable so that you can service any part of the wiring loom or something like that, or for whatever reason you need to get under these fenders. Then if they're removable and nothing is in your way, you can pop them off, clean under it, service whatever you need to service, replace the fender. You got, now that I've added the lift strut limiter, seat limiter, the additional 2 screws is all it takes to pop the fender off on this side. Haven't installed one on the right side yet. I am considering that. You may see a dual seat limiter on this thing in the very near future. If so, then I will bring you up to speed on that. And the reason why I may do that is twofold. It will give you another seat limiter, seat lift. It'll also, that will help you raise the seat, which is really not necessary. But it will also give you 2 more mounting points for the fender to take some pressure off of the mounting points. So that's the reason why I may do that. Thank you for coming by, visiting with old Max here at MaxsGarajMahal. We appreciate it. Hope you will give us a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notifications bell down there on the right hand side of the subscribe button. And mowing season's coming up. If you got one of these Hustler Raptors, you might want to get one of these things right here. These are $19.95 shipped within the continental US. If you want one of these single seat strut kits, they are $59.95. That is with the strut, the mounting hardware, the frame mount, which also acts as a frame support front to rear, stiffens it quite a bit. And we'd be more than happy to make one of those things, build it, ship it out to you for $59.95 if you want it. Now that's the standard, by the way. If you want it where the mount is painted and all the holes are drilled, everything's done for you, all you have to do then is install it. You'll need to drill the front hole right there, and you'll need to drill this hole right here and those 2 holes right there, but the hardware will be with you and you'll be set to go. That is another $10 for $69.95. You'll get it ready to install, and I think you'll really be happy because it really does help lift the seat, and it really does keep the seat from getting damaged. As you can see here, the arms can't contact, the seat can't contact. The tape measures, these are $9.95 plus shipping. Be happy to send you one of those. And remember this, at 250 subscribers, so share all you can and get some people to subscribe. There will be a random drawing. There will be one winner for one of these MaxsGarajMahal tape measures right there. And we have a clock giveaway contest. The clock, let me see if I can get you a picture of that clock. I'll be right back. Alrighty, here we are. Oh, that's not a clock. I'm sorry. Apologize. Let's see here. Oh, that's not a clock either. That's a binder. Well, you could, if you wanted one of those binders, we might be able to fix you up one of those as well if you've got some sort of things you're trying to keep up with. Got a nice little binder there. And let's see. I think that was the last video we did. So there's a clock very, very similar to the one you'll win. This one is my own particular clock. It's been around a long, long time. It's not for sale. It's not a giveaway clock by any means. It's been a Homeland Security clock, a FEMA clock. It's been a MAFA clock, that stands for Searcy Model Aircraft Flyers Association. It's been several different things, but that one's not for sale. That belongs to me personally. Now, to win those clocks, all you got to do, and it's really simple. Sing the lyrics to my little ditty, my little tune. Go to the clock giveaway contest video under MaxsGarajMahal. Open it up. It'll give you the instructions. It'll give you the rules, and it'll tell you it'll give you the lyrics. And you can sing use that tune of any tune that you like. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's not rap, hip hop, or something like that. You can use any tune you like. You can sing an a cappella, or you can accompany yourself with the music. Sing those lyrics. Put a video of those lyrics underneath that video in the comments, and then send that video or the audio, it could be audio tape, either one, to MaxsGarajMahal@gmail.com, and there will be a random drawing. I think it's the end of March this year. Someone will win a clock very similar to this. This one doesn't, well, this one's got a chrome ring around it. I can't get those anymore for some reason. But the ones I do have has a little fancier face on it, and it's solid. It could be black or white, gold or silver. You've seen them in some of my videos. So hopefully someone will get to win one of those things very, very soon. And we look forward to you having a little fun singing that song. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. Hit that like button. Hit that notification bell. And please share. Y'all come back and see me now here. MaxsGarajMahal.